I should have everything sorted. Pointed to everything. There's YouTube, and there's Twitch. Oh, I forgot to mute that tab though. There we go. Majma! Hi everyone! How is everyone doing today? I am doing pretty good. I am excited to get back to doing House Flipper. Last time we bought this house and did not touch a single thing in it because we wanted to do it for this stream. And it's actually been a little bit since then, but that's because of like vacation and everything and having other stream plans going on. But I am excited to get back to this. I am super happy about it. I don't know which direction we're gonna go with this yet. I do know I want to make it like super cozy and maybe like older style stuff where it's like, you know how all of those old houses have like the crown molding and all of the like little intricate details? Probably somewhere around there. Because I know the last one we did was like super black, white, tech bro style house. And the one before that was very cabin in the woods cozy thing. So we want cozy for this, but different kind of cozy. Or at least that's, I think, my plan for it currently. So rather than blathering on, let me move to the side. There we go. And turned off the dynamic thingy. And then let's see what we've got to work with here. I should probably do a proper tour of the place before we get started. So let me go run back to the entryway. Because it is very, very out in the wilderness type vibes. You've got the well, little thing there, pathway leading up to the house, and then you've got the side garden this way, which is going to be a pain to manage. And then, I don't even know what's this way. Nothing. Nothing is that way. Good. Less to deal with then. And then you've got big patio here, and apparently a bear walked into the house. And it was a lumberjack. Anyways, kitchen, living room, bathroom under the stairs here, and then we've got bedroom and little loft area in the bedroom. So lots to work with. I don't know how we're going to tweak the layout or extensions much. I'm sure we will, because it's us, but we will sort that out. First thing we're going to do is just clear out all this stuff. Trash bag might be more helpful here. Anything else to get rid of? Oh. Alright. Trash bag full. Open the bin. Hey. I would say first try, because I have had to try many times before on those kinds of things, but that was also from super close up. So, what you gonna do? Just wipe all this way. Surprised those jars, like, didn't fall to the side or anything. They just fell perfectly straight. Hi, Kirsten. I am doing good. We are currently getting rid of all of the stuff in this house. Oop. So many mason jars. Couldn't take them with them. That's definitely a cell. That was a broken window. Yes, how are you? How is stuff going over there? I'm a bit confused on why that sold the towel too, but I guess it just does that. Fill that curtain. Clear those out. Okay, this is gonna be trash. Maybe we'll keep this thing. It's just kind of cute. I don't know. We'll see if it fits. What is that even? guess it's a vent? Hi, Drab, how are you? I guess it sells the plants when you sell the planter box, too. Radiator, get rid of that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to get back to House Flipper. Oh. So much stuff in that china cabinet. So many little clutter things to sell. It is kind of satisfying to see it all, like, just topple, though. Though, I wonder if that's just the cat in me, who likes seeing things fall off of shelves and high platforms. It is a little silly. But it's fun. Alright, I think we cleared out everything in this room, other than that painting and the fireplace, but I might want to keep that fireplace. Or at least remember where the fireplace is. Actually, is there a chimney outside? That's another question. Do we have a chimney? There is no chimney. Oh no, there's a chimney there. We'll want to keep the fireplace and the chimney in the same spot. Oh, that's some garbage that needs to get picked up. Okay. Back to selling things. Into the bathroom. Selling stuff in here. There's so many random, like, loose boards and stuff. But there won't be for long. Gotta get rid of all of the personal items so that we can then clutter it with the personal items of who we imagine will move in here. I remember we did the basement of the log cabin very much the same. Oh, I actually wanted to keep that window. Yeah, well. Where it was just clutter it with so much random stuff, because that was what we imagined the person who lived there would put. Alright, I think that one's good. There's that, get rid of that. And then up here. They've got... That hat always reminds me of Howl's Moving Castle. Because it looks like the hat that, I forget her name, the main character wears. Who knows, I could be misremembering anyways, though. So many tissue boxes by the bed. Oh, we missed a light down here. Get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Clear that out. I don't know what we'll do with this space up here. This is another kind of weird, tight space. Probably should get rid of the stuff overgrowing it, though. Yeah, because there's a whole gap in the wall there. That's probably not good. We'll have to repair that. Get rid of that. Okay. Clear that out. What even is this place? Just a cute little children's play area, I guess. I'm debating on if I want to leave this here, because this is just too cute. It's either going to be a kids area or a pets area. I'll clear it out for now. We'll clear it out like everything else. Okay. Do I have to... Okay, so apparently cobwebs are trash. I was not expecting them to be. I'll be honest. I suppose it makes sense, but also they feel like something that you just normally clean up instead of trash. Who knows, though? I'm definitely gonna have to vacuum that. No trash up here. We'll take care of all the trash first, and then we'll do a pass for cleaning and vacuuming. doing pretty darn good though. So I think we'll do cleaning next. Pray, get everything cleared. I wonder, if we change the floor, do we have to clean it? I mean, surely we still have to vacuum, but maybe we can do like a surface finish instead of cleaning it? Give it the landlord treatment. We want cozy, so probably darker? We did very light on our last one. Maybe American walnut. I wonder if that's what we already have here, actually. Here, we'll just plop down a bit. Okay, so we don't have to clean the mess if we do it that way. So if we can figure out what palette we want, we don't even have to clean the floors. We can just resurface everything. So I guess let's give that a try. But we're gonna want to figure out our palette before we do that. And actually, wait, before I do that, let me just grab a spot and see. Okay, no, so we still have to vacuum. So we will go ahead and vacuum first, and then we'll figure out our palette. Vacuum. And hi, Konna, how you? There we go. So we got that spot, and then I think there was a spot to vacuum upstairs as well. Oh, there's a spoon. Don't need that spoon there. Ah, yes, over here is vacuum spot. Dizzy and lazy. Well, I hope you get undizzy soon. But at least lazy does kind of help with dizziness of just not wanting to do anything anyways. I'm doing pretty good. I am excited to get back to this game. It feels like it's been quite a bit. Oh, let's take care of the leaves out here. But yeah, between vacation and everything else going on, I have not had much time to just play House Flipper. But vacation was fun. I still have a can of inspiration on my desk, and that is not a euphemism or anything. I literally have a can that is cold-pressed inspiration from Meow Wolf Omega Mart. And I've not managed to get it open yet, and I'm scared of what will happen if I do. Because I don't know if I am the type of person that should be getting extra inspiration. I already have a stupid amount of it. Who knows, who knows. There we go. Clean up that. Maybe this won't be as hard to clean up as I thought it will. That already feels like a lot of it. Oh, but there are a lot of weeds and stuff that we have to get rid of. Oh, there we go. Into the bin. I've also been spending a lot of time prepping for my 5-year? Did I forget? How did I forget? It's 4-year? It's either 4 or 5-year. I'm blanking now, hang on. I can tell just by looking at my last anniversary one. 4-year! I've also been busy prepping for my 4-year anniversary stream, which will be on next Tuesday. I already know what we're gonna do, and I'm excited. Because the Portal-colored cat will be playing Portal. I've been meaning to do it for a while, and I was holding off until I could get my next avatar done. And I managed to get my avatar fully ready and set up, so it's going to be a debut stream where I'm playing Portal, which sounds super fun to me. I am super excited. That's a good tree, that's fine. I have gotten distracted like crazy, though. We were supposed to be working on the inside. I'm over here weeding the garden. It's fine, though. It's fine. Hi, Heartwood. How you? I feel like I just am controlled chaos at this point. Because every project, every group I'm part of has been controlled chaos on some level. It is just a thing. And hi, 8-bit! Alright, so we've weeded the garden, which wasn't what we set out to do, but we did it anyways. We need to figure out what the palette is for this place. So, I know we wanted to do... Yes, you are very relaxed, Chaos. That is ultimate description of you. Oh, you're packing for your move? Yeah, packing sucks. But I hope your new place is really good. I am doing pretty good. Excited to get back to House Flipper, and even more excited for next Tuesday's stream. Because this one will actually be, this stream is the last time, unless you use Shapeshift, because this model's not going anywhere, you guys Shapeshift and bring it back. But it will be the last time I'm using this outfit on stream, since I am getting, or I have new model for next Tuesday stream. So, today and Sunday will be last times to see this face, unless you guys shapeshift and bring it back. Yes, what was I saying? Ah, yes, palette. Palette is what I was trying to do. I am all over the place today. I think that's part of excitement. I am actually still working on the maid outfit for the next model. So I will eventually have a maid outfit. It is coming. But it is still in the works. Currently, next avatar only has one. Well, actually, no. It technically has 2 outfits already. One of them is not what I'm going to wear on stream because it's a swimsuit. So I am not gonna mess with Twitch and wear a swimsuit on stream unless it's legit like we're at a beach in VR chat. That's like the one place I'd probably pull it out. Buggy. And I am working on more outfits for it. I am excited. One of them is a very pretty white dress, but that white dress is giving me trouble because I decided that I wanted to try a long skirt, and long skirt physics are rough. So it might take a bit to get that sorted, but once I have the physics sorted on that, the maid outfit should be much, much easier. And in fact, I'll probably end up streaming model progress at some point. Wait, what do you mean you've seen? How have you seen the white dress? Unless you're talking about something else. Oh, wait, I think you're talking about the swimsuit. Yeah, because I have not shown, actually no, I've shown 2 people the white dress. Not in, like, motion or anything. I've just shown them pictures of what it looks like. Oh, right, I did it on camera with you. I forgot. My memory is silly. I'm not gonna do a swimsuit house remodeling stream. That is playing with fire on Twitch, honestly. Am I still being dumb, Kona? Am I misremembering things? That does not sound out of the ordinary for me. Alright, that is a really funny way to put it. I will say there is no goldfish in my brain. There might be a carrot. I'm not sure. That might be where the orange comes from. I forgot what the color orange was called for a second. I am struggles today. Hi, Tommy. How are you? Hang on, I need to scoot myself over. I feel like I keep, like, shifting off screen. There we go, that should fix it a little bit better. Maybe a smidge to the side. There we go. So let's figure out color combos. Let's try this one. That is a nice warm one. Where is the RGB cat? Oh, is RGB not turned on as a redeem? Let me double check that. Oh, wait, were you trying to get me to shapeshift into RGB? That's not correct. Ah! Hang on. There we go, there's hydrate. Now let me change point rewards and power-ups. Manage power-ups. Oh, yep. RGB is off. All of these were off because of the VR chat stream, and then I forgot to turn them on. Well, I will refund the points in just a second, so that you can redeem what you actually wanted to redeem. There we go. That should be fine. And then stream manager, go back there. And then refund the points. There we go. When did I do a playlist of the music? I have done a playlist of the music for like months now. Like I have had it in the upper left corner. That's why I keep saying that we should rename the old music, because Cat's Calm Loop doesn't quite seem like the right name for this song. Oh, also, since it's getting dark in game, we need to slap down a bed that I can sleep in to get day back. So we'll put that over here. Yes! That is, in fact, why I wanted to rename it. Because it shows up on stream and it's nice. And also, I wanted to make videos, or like, I wanted somewhere where people could actually go and listen to the music on their own as well, since it is really good music. So I wanted to make just more or less showcase videos. I don't know, maybe vibe videos is a better way of saying it. But yeah, Cat's Call Mark II is definitely not a good one. So are my models? I'm confused. I don't know. I think the delay screwed the conversation on that one. Oh wait, you don't remember this one? I have no idea, but I know you made it because you've made all of my music. What are some names that you would think of for them, Kana? It would be funny to have chat rename them. Oh, right. I should check for molding. So we've got this molding here. Is Kana gonna be the name chooser? That is option. I think I like this color a bit better. So then, yeah, I can put that on top and then just do like whoop, so that we get molding in. It already matches more or less from the color we have. I don't know if it actually adds that much though. Yes. The short songs work very well for the showcases and stuff, but it would be very cool to have proper, longer type music. I know, I still want to try and make some myself as well. I still need to make a MIDI version of the actual motif. You don't remember a lot of these, Tommy. Hang on, let me actually check that. Well, let me check how many are in this playlist currently. So I've currently got 5 looped, but there were at least 3, if not 4 songs that I removed from the queue, because I didn't want to play the Christmas, horror, sleepy, or the new one yet. So those were the 4 songs that I have additionally to these, just don't fit the vibes of what we're going for today. So in total, that means that there are 9 songs that are strictly just me that you've made for me, Tommy. Because that is not counting most of the Haywen stuff. The only Haywen song in that playlist is the workshop one. Because that one is still my vibes. I think we'll get rid of that. Hang on. If I do the change style on this. There was a lot more for Haywen. And those ones already are on my YouTube channel. So Those ones are all very cool and up there already. Now I feel like I'm way too far over to the right. Why am I moving around so much today? There we go. Yes, I am a bit of hyper cat today. I did not mean to move to the side that much. I am very wiggly. But yeah, we tend to do the music stuff just in the VCs. Heck, that's where I do a lot of my productivity stuff now. And productivity is fun. Actually, wait, I think I know why I'm doing that. Let me see if I can tweak that. Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna turn that off, and then I think that should help. What did you just realize? When did I make you a VIP? I don't even remember at this point. I know that you've been VIP for a while because you were a person that made music. I have to make you VIP. You have contributed. Ah, that's the right one. Okay. So now if we copy style, and then we can just go through and paste on all of these. Actually, wait, is that the right one? That looks slightly off still. Oh, wait, maybe I can just do, copy this style, paste? Ah, yes, much better. Kind of. The wood grain feels wrong. At least we have easier method. We just need to figure out what wood grain works. Ooh, actually, maybe weathered driftwood? That is... It's odd, but it works. Because it brings back in some of the weathered vibe while still keeping it dark. Darker color looks better than the driftwood, Kona? Or were you meaning this one looks better than that one? Because I could also just grab that one. Oh, frick, this one. Paste. Like, do that. Alright, we have choices. Hang on, put that there. This can't work on music unless you're in a VC because of laziness. Yeah, that sounds about right. The dark wood and polished vibe. Is that left, middle, or right, Kona? I assume not right if you're talking polished. Choices. I think I'm actually leaning towards the left one, but I'm still curious what you guys think. You gotta say darker one. We've got like several dark options. I think middle is technically darkest. Are you guys talking about the middle? Left? Okay. I can agree with left. Because middle is too detailed on that, I feel like. So let me copy that. And we'll just plop. There we go. That works. Which way is left? Okay, left was this side. This is not a my left, your left situation. We're both looking the same direction. Alright, so if that is going to be wood vibes, question is now, what do we do for the walls and the floor to match that? I'm gonna duplicate that. Flip that around. You will forget. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. Change size. I wish I could just drag that through, but I can't. But I think it still works well. And then we'll just buy another molding up here. Drag that in. Oh, what are we doing for that side, though? You know, that actually feels like a challenge now. Trying to make black work. I feel like I could if done right. Molding. Okay, good. I can do molding that way. So we'll do it there. Own that style, place there. All right. That is weird. It's like kind of flickering in and out of existence a bit. I think it's fine though. I think we're good. That doesn't mean that I need to sell this floor, because that's not the correct wood. It bugs me that that doesn't line up. Can I rotate? If I rotate, does that fix? Hey! That does fix! Okay. So we're just gonna flip this one around. Hey! That's a lot better. I don't know why that was wrong to begin with, but it was. Also, is that something I need to clean, or is that fine? I guess that's fine. Just a shine to it. How long do I plan to stream? I plan on streaming for another 2.5 hours. Hang on, if we get a good wallpaper, maybe? If we do that, maybe that'll work? I mean, I could make that work, but that's not vibes we're going for. But I just wanted to see, could you do black walls? And I think the answer is yes, but we don't want to. Also, why is side wrong on that? Change style, that tool. So it is the European walnut is the one that it is using. There we go. So now that we know what wood we're using, we can actually go grab the wood. Surface finishes, wood panels, European walnut is this one. Cut pattern. I think, what do we want to do for cut pattern actually? I feel like I want to do something that's a little different, but not overly different. Maybe this one? If we make it a larger cut size, maybe. Rotate it that way. This might work well as floor. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just do horizontal as well. Something like this. Do larger cut pattern. Cut rotation. What? Oh, that rotation. What is the cut pattern rotation then? Oh, so that you get which way the grain is going. Got it. I think larger than that. It needs to be larger. We want. Oh, yep. Now I'm RGB. Do I want them going the other way though? Which way do we want to extend the house? I think we want it to feel like it's further. So we'll do a rotate that way. I feel like that's a lot better. Though I feel like that feels a little odd. I think it's that the pattern feels too busy there. So I think instead we're going to sell all of these, get rid of the cut pattern, grab one for each direction, and then just go through and do like the side thingies, because these at the very least should match. I don't think the floor should be the same style of wood, though. That's the one thing that I think should be different. There we go. That one I feel like should change. Also, do we want to drag this out? Because we could change the wall to kind of cover that bit. That might be cute. Have smaller front patio and have that just be filled in. I don't know. Oh yeah, books are such a pain to move. I'm trying to remember how many boxes of books we even had when we moved. Because both my boyfriend and I love manga, and we have quite the substantial manga collection. I don't tend to read physical manga much anymore. I tend to do stuff on my phone. But it is funny to just see the number of things that we have. Let's do... Oh shoot, does that not line up? I think that lines up like a window, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm gonna mark that there. Because I am tempted to make that its own section. Oh, Neptune? I think we will do the, bring the wall out. I think that'll be cute. If we do that, we're gonna need to sell this overgrown plant. And then take down this wall here. Pop. Pop. It's always satisfying to just see the wall get demolished. I'm now curious what everyone's favorite book is. 'Cause I know I have a bit of an odd collection of books, I feel like. Though I think that's just, I also have an odd taste in things. I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, my first manga was Cross Anima, which I don't think I've seen many people talk about at all, but it is still one that I definitely hold dear to my heart. And then the last actual, like, non-illustrated book that I read was one by the creators of Welcome to Night Vale. I'm blanking on the name now of it. I never finished reading it, but it was very cool what I did read. I just kept getting distracted. Oh, every tool is a hammer. That sounds like a really good book. I've not read any of Adam Savage's books, but I do watch his YouTube series every once in a while. It is always super cool to see his thoughts and views on things when it comes to the special effects and all of the stuff that goes into creating things. Though I think part of that as well is just I am the type to be interested in any creative endeavor, almost. So I will find myself watching videos on like how you edit videos, or how... I think I just watched one on like Quentin Tarantino's something or other. But it was just... it is another view from another creative, and it's always interesting to see. I always encourage people to try and just create whatever they want to create, because it's fun. Oh. I realized that has made a little bit of a problem for us. Because that means that this now is open, so this needs to change. Just put windows? Well, that doesn't help up here. I can't just put windows on the ceiling. That's called a skylight. That's different. Not duplicate. We want to change style, change size, drag that back, I think. And then for this... Oh, I am definitely looking forward to getting back to Scrap Mechanic. Did you guys not play it last Saturday? I didn't catch whether you guys streamed or not since I was out of town. No size thing there. Weird. Sell that one. Sell that one too. Do not like the flickering going on with that. What's up, Quina? Meow. You had to leave town last Thursday? Oh, you only got back last night? Fair enough, fair enough. I hope it was a fun reason to leave town, at least. But who knows? And I don't want to push you to do it. Yeah. But I am excited to get back to it. I am excited for... not this Saturday, next Saturday. I'm excited for a lot of stuff. I think that's a good problem to have. What about Squee? That's fair, that's fair. Always good to save the interesting stories for stream. Oh, you want me to shapeshift into Squee, got it. Which Squee? I have multiple Squees, because I have Green Cat, which is not really Squee, but kind of Squee. And then I've got the super old Squee and Magical Girl Squee. So which one do you want, Kona? Do I need to show off which ones they are so that you have better awareness of choices? RNG says 2. Okay, I don't think you want to go with RNG on that one, because the second one I mentioned was Old Squee, which people tend to react with this being a bit of an uncanny valley type one. It does have good face tracking, but I have definitely improved a lot since this in terms of avoiding uncanny valley. Because, heck, even the eye jiggles on this are a bit much. Here, I'll show the other ones so that you can see too. There's also... RNG said 1. Okay, well, I'll show the other ones too. There's Magical Girl Squee, which the face also did not quite land on this one. This one never got used for obvious reasons of just it doesn't quite look right. The outfit is really adorable though. Here, let me zoom out and show the outfit, because at least the outfit side of it is very cute. This is very adorable Squee outfit. very much fairy magical girl. And then the other option that was given, hang on, my stream deck is fighting me, is this one, where it's just green cat. So do you want green cat or one of the other ones now that you've seen all of the options? Green cat, yeah, I thought so. I'm hoping I can make better selection of choices. But old ones are always going to be old ones. I will always cringe a little bit at old works, but they got me to where I'm at, and there is generally something good about each of them. Let me also tweak that. I think that should help me stay in shot a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so back to what we were working on. What's up? I think... doors. Let's look at doors. Squeaker cat. Yeah, I am green cat at the moment. And yes, you are absolutely right, Heartwood. So we want big, wide doors. Hi, Alex. How are you? Maybe this one? I don't think this has quite enough windows on it, though. Maybe the double door? That is more window. Glad to hear you're doing well. That is even less window. I think that probably is our best option then, unless we want full balcony door, but that doesn't give correct vibes. And that one's way too modern. So we'll toss this one down first. Then if we change style, we can change this to the walnut that we're using throughout this place. Glass should be fine. Door handles. What color of metal do we want to do here? And yes, jangly keys definitely get attention. That and laser pointers. Laser pointers very quickly get my attention. I was actually in a 6-hour-long training session at work just yesterday. And one of the things that caught my attention every time is when the presenter ended up pressing a button that turned his, like, mouse into a red laser pointer, essentially. And there was just a little red dot wiggling around, like, gesticulating at whatever text he was trying to get us to look at. That got my attention so many times. It was just laser pointer. You're having jiggly jello. Very nice, very nice. What flavor of jello, though? That's the thing. Because my favorite flavor of jello is definitely orange jello with whipped cream. And yes, I think it's been proven that I am a cat many times. Heck, I love salmon sushi. It is delicious. Black cherry is a pretty cool flavor. But that always feels more like a dad flavor than my flavor, but I think that's just because my dad likes cherries and I don't. Alright, windows. Maybe this one? Close. We need something taller than that, though. Unless we want a little room under this. Did we get it even? Ooh, we did! We did get it perfectly even. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with that, then. So if that's, like, even on both sides, that's pretty cool. Hang on, does that fit vibes? More or less? Oh, no. Smoked salmon I don't like. I like salmon sushi. I don't know why I don't like smoked flavors very much, but I just don't. So if you send me smoked salmon, it's probably going to waste. Bye here. Oh, can I not put that there because of windowsill? I think I'll leave that be then. That's probably fine. Let me do a curious, or let me just check a curiosity of mine. If I go through and change these to the color of wood we're wanting, does that fit vibes? That one too. Okay. That should be all of the pre-existing windows that we're keeping done. Oh, nope, I missed a couple up there. Okay. Let me go tweak those. Copy that style. Those ones we missed. There we go. Switch to hand, jump off balcony again. Okay, so aside from the random white circle, that looks fine. That looks good. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. I do want to bring some brighter colors into this, but I'm not sure what colors I want to do yet. Because we did mainly green on the first one, and then we did black and white on the second one. I want to get a bit more creative with colors on this one. So I'm trying to think of what would be a good option. I think maybe we want to go check what our options for roofing is. Because that's another thing that might change it. So let's go grab building accessories, ladder to get to the roof. Rotate. There we go. Alright, so now we're on the roof. And then if we bring out our flipper tool, we should be able to change the style of the roof and pick a different shingle. I think fish scale roof and then change the color. We could do green roof, orange walls. That might be cute. Or maybe the sea green, actually. Though if we're going with that wood, because we know we like that wood, then we need something that matches that vibe. So maybe purple actually looked pretty decent. It's kind of a weird one though, that dark pink. Could do red. Red would be cute. Red roof. If we do red roof, orange walls, go for kind of warm sunsetty colors, that might be cute. Orange definitely works. I think I'm leaning towards the rich red. So if we grab that and then just clone, plop, 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 plop. This might take a little bit of finagling to get all of these roofs done. Hopefully it's not too much trouble. It is interesting to see how they constructed this roof though, because roofs are definitely one of those things that I've always struggled a little bit with. And I mean always as in like in other games too, like Sims has a lot of roof work that I've just kind of struggled with and such. But I think I'm pretty happy with that. That would let us keep that kind of reddish tone in the stones. That would be really cute. And then we could do some lighter highlight sections. How about we do... Are those supposed to be uncovered? It just feels like there's unfinished spots on this, and I can't tell if that's intentional or not. 'Cause I know it's supposed to be a chimney. I think I'm just going to clone those and fix it myself. So if we do the copy style and then hold Q to copy that, that should let us place it up here, and then we can just grab and then fix. Here too. Come on. There we go. You can also do a lot of hydrates. I bet you can. I am sure you can and probably will at some point. I heard that box coming. Oh, there's a roof. I forgot to do that top one there. We'll put that away for a second. Copy that style. Can we reach that roof? Yes, we can. Good. Okay. And then it is just that one spot that's bugging me. What if I do like a little ledge I can stand on? Will that help? I can then break this afterwards. Okay, good. I can reach that now. I do like being in boxes. Being in boxes is kind of cozy. But it is always a little bit jarring to be shoved into a box. And how are you, Dylan? There we go. Now we can get rid of our little stepstone. A. And then, are we good to sell that? I think we're good to sell this. Cats? Yes, I am cat. Oh, it has been a bit of time since shapeshift, so I can swap back to maid outfit. I'm glad to hear you're good. Hang on, let me check off that maid outfit. Or that, not maid outfit. Check off the shapeshift. There we go. Hydrate done. And hi, some guy. Alright, second hydrate. Yeah, I would probably sit in a taped square on the ground. That sounds like something I would do. You know, I would not be surprised if at some point, like, Tanny or Kona just takes a marker in a VRChat world and makes a box just to see if I sit in it. Because I probably would. There we go. Alright, so checked off that. And then I seem to have scooted over again. I don't know how I keep doing this. I am too wiggly. There we go. Oh, we need to change the color of these thingies. And the trimming. Because we want those to... Well, do we want those to match our windows? Or do we want those to be something else? Because we could go for a brighter color on those. You have no artistic... But you don't need that much artistic talent to draw a box or a circle on the ground. Like, you could just, like, sit on the ground and spin and use yourself as a compass to make a circle, and I will probably sit in that. I think, actually, let's grab... We copy the style from this one. And then... Yeah, well, that doesn't help us. You fall on butt every time. You suck at the spin. Yeah. I mean, Dizzy does make that harder. But if you're already on your butt, you're at least not gonna fall on your butt. That said, you might just fall further on your back. But who knows? Let's do that one. Large cut size. Change color to faded orange, maybe? Now, is this vibes? No, that is wrong direction entirely. Okay. So we're gonna sell that, bring it out, and do the rotate. Oop, not 3, we want 2. There we go. That one. Okay, so we did need the other one for the other way. But this does... That does seem like a good match. Though I've realized that the other way might need to be one that doesn't have this cut pattern. So if we do rotate that way and then turn off the cut pattern, that should give us a much smoother finish and help us differentiate between them more. There we go. Is that for this one? Okay. So that looks like it is that way. I don't know. I should probably check if I actually like this before I finish doing it all the way around. What are you confused by, Adam? Alright, is that correct vibes? I think I actually like the lighter than that one. I think that's too dark. That means we need to run around and change that up then. So we want lighter than this, probably still orange toned. Just not this orange. Fill both of those. So maybe that faded orange then? Ooh, yeah, that looks a lot nicer, actually. Why is this not letting me go side to side? There we go. Just room that along. Oh, did my stream go down and back up again? Just notice Stream Elements has alerted that I'm streaming again, which is usually a sign that something has gone down. I might want to use a different one on the inside too. Oh, maybe we do the darker wood on the inside. But I do like the lighter color there, and it does feel a lot cleaner with that. So I think that's right color. Let's get one. Oh, I had a bit of buffering? Okay. So yeah, it sounds like stream did go down for a moment, but it looks like we're back up. My computer has been having a little bit of weird issues today. It has been a time. I ended up having to restart my computer entirely because it would not load up my vtubing software. It just would not open. And I still don't entirely know what that was about. But at least we're alive. We're good. We should be fine. So we've got that one. We need the European walnut. And I think that should do it. We grab that and then do that on the underside. That should help it pop a lot better. though that might be facing the wrong direction. Don't know whether I like that or not. Let's try rotated. Let's go and sell this one and then just grab one that is rotated. See if that helps. And then do this one too. Yeah, that feels a lot better to me. That feels like it's actually not as tall, almost. We've got a very pink vibe going now, though. Though we're going for kind of a dark cozy. Does that... I don't know if that really matches. We didn't like the lighter on it either. Well, no, words. Maybe the original color was better for the trim on it. I do still like the red trim, but I think it gets lost with the almost pink, the pink trim. The red roof gets lost with the pink trim. So maybe it's just this color that well, but then you get close and it doesn't. So now I'm getting confused. Because the other option is this kind of white trim that they've got going on here. Though it looks like there's a bit of a mismatch with that. I do like the more natural wood grain, but I like the color option. Do we have a wood that has a more natural grain? Stained chestnut. Yes, okay. So this is probably our option then. What if we do a muted orange? Throw that down. That does get us closer to the original. Stream died? Wait, is it still dead or... Because it looks fine. I didn't see it go down. This is weird. Why was it dead? I don't know. I don't know what's making the stream drop in and out. Okay. So I guess best recommendation is just refresh page if having troubles, because I don't know what's going on. What if we do like cream? That's less lost. But I feel like that loses the kind of rustic vibe it had. I think we'll just bring it back to what it was, and if we need to change it later due to changing the siding, we'll do that. So if we grab copy style, why is that not letting me grab that style? There we go. I think that one should be it. Flop that down. I don't know what we're gonna do for the underside though. That sets fine. This should be horizontal vibes. Horizontal vibes, does that make sense? Should be horizontal in general, I guess. No, that's the wrong one. We probably want to yoink from this, actually. So we'll copy that surface. It doesn't feel the best to have to re-put in what you removed, but sometimes it's necessary while experimenting. You never know what's gonna work until it actually works, I feel. Alright, so we got that bit, and now we can grab this one. Copy that finish. We'll just place that on top there. Boop. And carry that across. And underneath it as well. Hi Mid, how are you? I am doing pretty good. Oh, let's grab the one that they have underneath here too. Can I? I cannot grab that surface finish. I think it's the same as this one though. So I think this is the basic wood. Place that there. Yes, that is definitely the correct one. Place those back in, and then we want same on this inner one. Okay. So with that change, I do think that looks better, but I think that's basically where we started aside from changing the shingles. But I think that's fine. I think we're good. I think I want brighter walls. So I think that's going to be our next step. Question is what kind of brighter walls? I know I'm liking the wood grain in it, so definitely something with the wood grain. Maybe... what if we go for like that cream one? Go for fairly large siding. Not the largest though. Is that gonna work? No, I got a spot of it down. No, that's too light. Because that's gonna blend into the actual trim that we have. So we've gone for light trim, we need to go for darker tone on the actual walls. So maybe a faded orange? And then I also think a bit larger on the pattern size. I think that's a bit too rich though. And we don't want it to be too close to the wall texture either though. Not wall texture. We don't want it to be too close to the windows. So we probably need to stray away from orange. Yeah, I like pats. So we want fairly saturated. Stray away from cream though. What if I do purple? This is gonna be a weird choice, but let's try purple. Not with that warm color though. And I do think let's try that kind of warm pink, change our siding to be that style, because I think the siding style is also an issue. That's a little closer. That's more vibes, but I'm not sure that's really what we want. I think that's too saturated now. Yeah, I'm not feeling it either. Let's try another thing of just take the existing one and plop that down, see if that's any better. I think we might have to sell this thing in the way though. Oh no, I don't want to clone this style, I want to sell that. So if we plop these down. I'm not feeling that either. What do we need then? Because that looks too muddy. I want something more whimsical feeling. Which means that we need something pastel colored, but it can't be something that feels like it blends in too much. This is a tricky thing to balance, that's for sure. But we also can't do overly pastel if we're going dark wood tones. We could just change up the dark wood inside and stray away from that. Though I don't want it to be too childish either. This is kind of a weird one. But at least we have the actual panels. Oh, what if we do a yellow, actually? Warm yellow. Let's try that one. We'll do it on this wall over here. Doesn't work with that trim, but if we replace the trim, maybe? I'm not sure it works with the wood either, though. We grab it and then go run around to the side that has it and just slap it on there. It does work with the trim that we've got. It's just our actual roof trim that doesn't like it. Also, I think if we might want to clone this guy again. And then do that on a strip on the bottom here. There we go. That feels a lot nicer. But yeah, I'm still not liking that color either. How do you get the windows to stand out but fit in is essentially the thing that we're trying to do. Because we need it to be something that feels like it matches but doesn't blend in too much. Very challenging. Maybe I'm fretting too much. I could probably just make something work if I commit to it. But I do want to pick something that actually works. copy this and change the color again. It's gonna be a weird one, but let's try. No, I think that's too saturated. Go for a lesser one. I keep going back to pinks, because I just keep imagining this house in, like, pink and warm tones. But pink is going to be so close to that door that that's not going to look right. If we go super pale pink? I feel like that's going to show way too much. We'll give that one a try, though. Give it a quick pop. The issue is the upper trim. We can definitely change that, but that just feels dirty. That's not a good one. So we're using which cut pattern? That cut pattern? Okay. Go to wood. Do chestnut color one. Change style. Let's try this one. That texture just isn't working. It feels too noisy. I'm not sure the color's wrong though. We might just need this one in that same red 5. Rotate that way again. This might be too clean. Yeah, it feels so... Because we want wood vibes, we don't want dirty wood vibes. Maybe a bit more saturated. That makes the dark wood feel out of place, though. Maybe the dark wood just is out of place. Though I do like... I both like and dislike the dark wood, I feel like. Because I want whimsical pops of color, but I want also nice, cozy dark wood feeling. So how do you get pops of color in cozy feeling is essentially the challenge. Hang on, another thing we could try. This one, I think? Is this the correct one? Wait, is that not even a thing? That's its own pillar. Okay, so if we copy style of this, pop that down. What if we clone that style in place? No. Do I have to actually manually change the trim styles to the walnut? Change style. We want the European walnut is the one that we're trying to use. change the style. Well, the floor might be lighter, so we'll leave that for now. I think let's sell that. I think the closest that we've gotten probably is the original. So we'll grab that again. It does make it feel a lot more... I don't know what the word is. A lot darker? Well, obviously it's dark. I don't know what I'm saying. We've got a confused cat over here. Confused cat probably needs to go to bed in a second so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, sleep. Alright, vibe check. Wah. Something's funky. Let's grab that one. They're just temporary sleeping arrangements. Just something that'll get me through the night. Should help a smidge. And then we can do same filler out here. I think I need to sell that. Oh, no, that was a clone. Come on, sell. There we go. Nope, not the thingy there. I need the surface finish again. There we go. Got that covered. Probably have another one over here I need to do. Yeah. I'll have to remove that too. We'll come back to that. We're not even certain we're locking in this color palette yet. That's the real challenge. It's just settling on anything. Although for exterior, maybe I should do lighter. But if we do lighter, then we'd want to do lighter windows, wouldn't we? I think... Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do... Oh, I left some boxes up there. Alright, well, let's go take care of the boxes on the roof. And then we'll do lighter trim on railings and on the like basically copy the roof trim is what I'm aiming for anyways. So first off, let's grab our ladder so that we get back on the roof. There we go, up. This one's one that needs to come down with us. And then these guys. I'll have to double check what wood type that is. Oh, I forgot to do there. That one. This roof does feel like a bit of an odd roof. Like, it works. It's just also weird. I'm also using the wrong trim for this, apparently. But I'm just gonna keep doing it, I guess. If it works, it works. And that works well enough. Alright. Let's take this one down with us. And then since we've gotten everything off the roof, we can sell this again. And then if we do, I don't want to copy style, I want to change style. Driftwood panels, cool, what is that one? This one is stained beach custom colored. And it's using drab. And then this one is driftwood panel cool wood. So driftwood panel cool wood is probably our way to go for these. Where is driftwood panel cool wood? Natural wood. Do we not have that option in this? That seems like a weird option to not have. Oh, I think it's just that one. Let's try duplicating that around. Alright, vibe check on that. It's cleaner? It's not quite the right color though. Change again. I don't think weather driftwood seems too dark. So I think let's do the stained beach and do it in the drab warm yellow one. I think that matches a lot better. So if that's what we want, then maybe doing the same color on the windows. Change style. That was the custom color one. Did we do stained beach? I've already forgotten. Stained beach, I think, in the drab yellow. Maybe we just do that for like the outer windows and the inner windows are that different color. Also, wait, what are the options for the mutton bars? Ooh, I like those. Those are cute. So then let's try copying that style, paste on those. That's definitely fitting a lot better. We're starting to get somewhere. So let's go toss the same on all of the others. Up out of there. Boop. And then up here. And we cannot forget about those windows up here. Alright, so let's go double check that that was the right call. I think we should be good with that though. Oh yeah, that's starting to come together. I am much happier with that. So now we just need to do the trims for the siding. And hydrating. We're finally getting somewhere now that we've settled on a direction. Can I get to that one to clone it? Oh, hang on. Those are weeds. Okay. Back to trying to clone wall texture thingy. Come on, I saw it pop for a second. There it is. Okay. So copy that finish. Welcome back, Todd. How are you? And then we'll put this over here with the others. And then do these. Oh, there's some weird... no, I didn't want to put that there. I can see the brick poking through there. I don't like it. Okay, I think we're just going to sell these and we're gonna fill them in with actual wool, because that should solve our issue. Retranscribing writing? Very nice, very nice. What did you end up writing? Was it something fun, or was it like schoolwork thingy? Or work thingy? Let's replace this side too. Oh, how do I get that to squish? I think I need to change the size of that. Not copy style. Change style, change size. And then drag that there. Okay. That should now free up that spot. So I can just go and plop this. Alright, we got those in place. Now which of these was it? I think it was this one. I think this was the one we were trying to use. Yeah, that looks right. That matches up. And now down this side, and then we have to do the outer on the other one. Oh, is this its own thing? What even is this? Yeah, that's on change style. Beveled cube. Interesting. Oh good, I can get it to match the size there. So that should work. And then we also need to use probably this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. We've got that fixed. Now we need to grab this guy. Up. I just got up here. How did I... Okay, well, I'm going around. You wrote a book on digital phone, but need to reference it quite a bit, so you're transcribing it back to paper. Fair enough. I definitely know the struggles of having to swap tabs or like things repeatedly. It is definitely struggles. I don't think I often put it on proper paper though. My paper things tend to be very temporary jot down type ones. Though I think that's just because I have sticky notes on my desk, and that's kind of what you use sticky notes for. Alright, what do we want to do now? Because I think that's outside good. We don't need to redo any of the other sides here, because we're using the stuff that was basically already there. Oh, that side we need to redo. That's one that we do. Let's grab that. And then carry that back down. Come on. There we go. Good. That should work. Oh, have we got a mismatch in the style there? I think we do. Probably that one? Nope, that is definitely not the right one. So if it's not that one, then it's gonna be this one? Eat, come on. Yeah, that matches a lot better. Okay. So we need to go around and do these trims. Might need to do the underside too. I don't know about that though. Okay, that should be all of those. Let's figure out front door, I think, because we still just kind of have a hole in wall here. Actually, is that big enough that we can use that over here? Yeah. Oh, there's apparently a mason jar we forgot to get rid of there. That is not big enough for that one. Nor for those. So let's first sell that mason jar. And then go for windows. So that was a 5x6. Is this a 7x6? No, that is a 6x6, I think. Where is our 6x6? 6x6? No, that's 5. There's 6x6. So we'll plop that down. I guess I'm leaning towards not changing placements of windows at the moment, but we'll see how I feel once we start trying to actually lay stuff out. I might end up changing my mind again. But I feel like that should help a little bit. Now I just need to figure out door, and I think we need a medium door for this. We could go for one like that, but I think I want to go maybe this one? Ooh, or we could do this cozy rosy door. Have fun, Kona, with whatever you end up doing. Try that one, and then if we grab the style from this door and paste there. Ooh, that looks quite nice. Though it does bug me a little that it's horizontal bars. Can we change that? No, we cannot. Okay. So the door is just going to keep looking like that, but I guess that's fine. That doesn't look too out of place or anything. So if we're going with that then, I think that's exterior more or less good. It's just a matter of what do we want to do in here. So I'm thinking kitchen should probably stay where it was, because over there definitely feels like kitchen area. I don't know if we want to move bathroom. I think bathroom probably still is best thing under the stairs. This is kind of like weird house layout a little bit, but those are always the fun challenges. So I'm thinking cozy reading nook upstairs, maybe? That might be really cute. And then we could do, I don't know if we have many pet supply things, so I don't think we could turn that into a pet thing. Can you paint the doors? I should be able to. So if I change the style and we want to change the base to a more painted one, maybe stained elm, actually. We did red roof, so maybe red, but not like super vibrant red. Maybe that one. Let's go pop outside and see if that works. I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. Or a different color entirely. But I do like the pop of color. Pop of color does work nicely with it. How about we do... Could try green? Let's try sea green. Definitely not. Ooh, what about yellow? What about a bright yellow door? And we'll go full saturation on that one. Yellow. Yellow actually feels quite nice. I will try forest green though. I'll try forest green since it was recommended. So if we're going forest green, that's a little bit desaturated. I think that one's probably is... Actually, no, forest green's gonna be darker. It's gonna be more like that one. I like that too. Green with Easter pastel colors to accent it. Where would we put the colors? And I do agree it does tie in with the ivy. Yeah, it is definitely like whimsical vibes. Oh, there's a plant garden there. Okay. How could I tie in brighter colors is the question now. Maybe... Can I change it on the glass? I could do tinted glass, but that's not quite what we're aiming for. Wait, what if I do... I don't really want to do blue though. Maybe that one? That doesn't quite work. And I'm trying to keep the trim to match this trim here, so unless we want to redo all of the trim in a brighter color. But I tried the brighter colors and it doesn't quite work with that red roof. I think this is probably better as... feels like a kind of copper place. We'll swap these to copper. I am liking the copper more. What if we do... Do we have a wall decoration that we could use to bring in some of the brighter colors? Decorations, wall decor. We've got a lot of, like, branches and stuff. We do... We've got letters and numbers. What if we put, like, a cute little welcome thing? So what if we did... Do we want, like, pale green, or do we want, like, cheery yellow? Let's try yellow. L. C. O is... N. And E is fifth letter. It kind of gets pushed around by the ivy a bit. We'll try pushing the ivy up a smidge. Does that let us place it? If we shift it all down, it should fit. Well, we're not trying to spell go away. This seems like it should be a welcoming place. That actually kind of works. But I think we should swap around some of the letter colors. So we'll do that, and then if we copy that style and place it occasionally. Change style, maybe change this one to a lighter pink, or do we do blue? Let's try blue. Okay, wait, yeah, that... I forgot that changing the style would change that too. It took me a second. Kind of? It's a weird number of letters to try and get colors for. We could do like Pride Rainbow type thing, but that doesn't quite work. I think probably just 2 colors instead of 3 is better. Maybe change this one back to yellow? Or maybe this one's like a slightly desaturated yellow. If we do that, it should bring about different colors without being overbearing about it. No, it just kind of makes it stick out more. I think the lighter, or the brighter yellow is probably the way to go. What do you guys think? Is that vibes, or should we try something else? We could also just do, like, numbers, like it's the house address number thingies. Because welcome does feel a little bit big for that space. It should be monotone. Yeah, I agree that one color seems to be better here. Let's try the numbers. What house number should this have? Do we want to do a funny number or a cute number? They should probably have welcome doormats. Let me check. Yeah. We've got a welcome doormat here. Those are weird welcome doormats, though. I think it's the best we've got, though. Welcome mat. Sell that for now. I also need to clean up the floor here. Spray. There we go. So the question is, what numbers? 1174. That's a different one. I'd probably want it to be a 2 or 3 digit number. I'm feeling. We could do 404, house not found. And yes, they were paw prints. That doesn't quite work. I feel like that would be better if we did it as change style copper. Yeah, I feel like it works better as copper. But then we kind of lose the whimsy. And I thought it was bear prints before too, but there was a job where it was described as like a giant beaver. Should it be beside the door? I could try beside the door. Were you thinking left or right? Try door color? What would you recommend changing the door color to? Oh, you think the numbers should be the same color as the door? I feel like 404 is a bit hard with that one. Let me try... You think left side? Here, we'll move them to the left side and then we'll change their color. Try both. I think one set of numbers feels like it should be right. I think left is better. Left is definitely better. We might want to scoot them down a little bit more. And then I think door color might be better. Kind of a matter of how legible it is. If I try and copy the door style, is it going to copy anything onto there? Okay, so that copies the trim color. We'll try that one first. Welcome back, Kona. Off center. Alright, hang on. Let me... Is it gonna... There we go. Radius. Wait, which way is it off center? Oh, hang on. Is it this one that's off center? No? Wait, yes? Is that correct? I think that looks a little bit better. What if we do... I don't know. Those are the harder to read ones. No, we definitely need the lighter color. That one. So I guess we've got house number 404 now. Oh, do we have a mailbox? Because we got rid of a mailbox. I would like to add one back. It would be cute. Actually, wait, no, because we have the mailbox at the front. We've got the super adorable red mailbox, which I now realize matches the roof. So I think that's fine. I still want to put something above the door, though. Could put letters again, or what if we do? This is gonna be a weird option. Maybe no, not gonna fit. Not gonna fit correctly. There's always the birds, but we did that on another house. We did that on the cabin in the woods. Decorative wall thing isn't gonna help us here. Clock. Thermometer. Timer, no. Got other letters and numbers there. Don't think pizza's gonna help much. What if we actually turn this into a pastry shop? Like, that's a weird choice, but it would be really cute. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate, and I hope you have fun, Dodd, with whatever you end up doing. Ah! More hydrates. Okay, hang on. 1, 2. Yeah, I actually really like the idea of turning this into a pastry shop now that I've thought of that. Can I change the style of this? I can only change the frame. But that might still be good. Still does look really cute. What do you guys think? Ooh, a little horizontal window is another good idea. What if we do... Okay, now I'm nervous. What has happened in Discord? Oh, you've sent music. Is this something that I should play on stream, or is this something that I should wait until after stream to listen to? Okay. So let me go ahead and download that, and I'll play it for everyone. Luckily that's a quick download. And then let me do full-length song. Very nice, very nice.
Something I'm scared of, I suppose. Monsters. There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble.
Alright, I will try the window while we listen.
Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters.
Pretty tall needed. Gonna add giraffe around. That is turning into a very funny, just repeated bit. I need like a 6x3, but I don't see a 6x3. The one I really see is a 6x4, and that's too big. I mean, for 30 minutes, this is a really good song. Far right window in that row? Do you mean the 9x3 here? Because that's too big. Uh, 4x4 is going to be too big. No by 3s there. It needs to be a 6x3. Two of the triangular ones. Unfortunately, the triangle ones are like 5x3. Though, now that you've suggested that, maybe I can make that work? I'd have to extend beyond it, but... Oh no, I can't because it's got things in the way. What if I get rid of the windowsill? Okay. That's a start. Okay, that could work, but it doesn't quite feel right. It feels very out of place. Oh, come on. Guess we're filling this in the manual way. Is that the end of the song? That is a very nice song. Oh, yep, and there's the repeat. Very cool, very cool. Though, you really should add artist and stuff to that. Because that is unknown artist, so it doesn't list artist on my thing. Make sure that you put yourself as the artist on stuff. Back to my playlist. Don't give me too lazy, no. It's one of those things that you should do. Oh, right, and get rid of Sleepy out of that playlist too. doesn't even take that long. I'm pretty sure you can change the setting in your freaking music software too. It's part of the export process. There we go, got that fixed. Okay. So I am leaning towards just making this a pastry shop, because that solves the problem of what to put above the door and gives us a really neat idea for how to do the interior. What do you guys think? Should we go pastry shop with a living space above it? Also, hang on, let me tweak a thing because I'm feeling misaligned. There we go. First you thought it was space themed, and then went down another path that was comfy. Yeah. Tommy makes lots of comfy music. Alright, so pastry shop then. So then, if we're doing full pastry shop, we probably want back to be kitchen then, and then front to be more like places to eat and stuff. That can stay as bathroom, that's fine. And then upstairs will be living area, so we'll turn it into full living up here. Yes, go get food. Take care of yourself. What do we want to do for the floor and stuff? We also still have to figure out ceiling. If we're turning that into kitchen, that's another idea of, let's plop that there for now. Do we need to do extended wall, or do we want to do something else? I mean, I will admit, it is very common for a creative mind to just forget that food exists. But when you finish creative thing, make sure that you eat food. The song we're currently listening to, Kona, the cat sloop, should be Evening Cafe. What do you think of Tommy? Though you might have gone off to get food, so I don't know if you're listening. What was I looking for? Right, storage. Other storage. Was it not other storage? I swear I have seen something. But I swear I saw like one of those pastry holder thingies. Yes, you get snack too. Where in the world would I have seen that though? Not in wardrobes. Definitely not a display case. Am I just misremembering this? I swore there was one though. How are we gonna do a pastry shop if we can't have something that holds pastries? Oh, maybe it was in accessories kitchen? I doubt that though. Kitchen accessories. Got like bread boxes and stuff, but that's not the same. Spice rack isn't the same either. Is it under cabinets? Maybe, because there is a store counter. No, those don't seem right though. do we do pastry shop if we don't have the little pastry shelf thingy? It bugged me that we don't have the pastry shelf. I swore we did. Problems. Got all this museum stuff. But that's not what we're after right now. I guess let's just keep trying. See what we can come up with. How is store counter even? That store counter feels odd. I think it's because it's too modern. What we actually want is more of like standing cabinet. Grab this one for now. Do that there. Offset that so that it fits on the inside. And then go for cabinet. Let me go. No, I don't want to do green again. I did green on the last one. Go with this one first. Change style. We want island countertop. Rounded, I think. Something like that. We've got kind of entryway there. That might work. But I feel like if we get too far with this, it's going to just lose. Like, it's going to be hard to put down the floors and stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get rid of this one. Let's just get rid of this entirely. And then change up this trim so that it goes all the way. And then sell these. Oh, nope, that's copying it. That's the opposite of selling. I think let's get rid of these ones too. Wait, didn't I have another one up there? I'm so confused. I swear I had one there. Get rid of all of that. And then change style, change size, drag that out. So I wonder if I extend that way and then I put another one down, does that end up doing the nice trim thing? Not bits and bobs, we need molding. Got other molding options too, but we want these ones for the top. Run this all the way down. And then this side. And then copy style, paste it on these. Alright, and then this one needs a tweak to make longer. And then, what else? Wasn't there another one that did? I think it was this one that needed the tweak to be a bit shorter. Still occasionally vanishes there for some weird reason. But that's minor issues, that's fine. Do we have corner molded? I don't see any corner molding options or ceiling panels. Those are interesting. But those are for a different build. That's not this one. Let's do... Also, do we want to do lighter trims, actually? Because we did this assuming that we wanted to stick with the dark. Do we want it to match the outer door trim, or do we want it to match the inner door? Is essentially where we're at. I think we'll stick with the inner door. We'll stick with the inner door. We've got that. It looks nice. Let's do... Where is the vertical one? I think that's this one that does vertical. Yeah. So we'll carry that up. We can kind of separate out that wall, and we can make that like a feature wall. And then... I'm not sure about that window placement specifically. What if we move that window? You have an avocado? Very nice. I hope you enjoy your avocado. For now, we'll place that window there. Probably want to fill in that wall. What do we want to do for the back wall? I like the idea of using wallpaper. It's just a matter of what kind of wallpaper. Maybe a floral print? Something like that one, maybe? Or... I do kind of like that hummingbird one. What other options have we got, though? Could do cats. could be a cat-themed pastry place. That'd be cute. Cloud is definitely too modernish feeling. Bunnies. I'm definitely leaning more organic than geometric. Could do the damask, some kind, but those feel too hoity-toity, too posh. I think something either cutesy like the cats or something plant-based is probably best for this. Could do hearts. That might be cute. Oh, do we have... Flower stamp could be cute. I kind of like that flower stamp. Polka dots would also be kind of nice, because those are half geometric, half not. This is what I was thinking, though. These kinds of floral strip ones. I think this is probably the better way. Let's change the color to something that's more pastel-y. Could bring yellow in. Or what if we do... Not that one, wallpaper. Where was the other one? This one? So the lighter one with more of the forest green from the door? That might be an interesting one. Ah, frick. It'd help if I could actually place it though. This might be too busy for this though. Yeah, that doesn't quite work. Oh wait, we could size it up. So what if we do larger strips? That's closer. Maybe even a size, well, we can't go a size larger than that. That's the only two sizes we have. Then we just have horizontal or vertical. I don't think that one. I don't think that quite works. It does kind of give the oldie vibe, but just not quite in the way we want. Oh, other option. We do have some interesting like ornate tiles or these like colorful tiles. What if we do really big kind of whimsical colored tiles, maybe? No, that feels very, very messy. That's not what we want. We do kind of want patchworky, but not that kind of patchworky. What if we do really like these ones and then do those kind of pastel. We could do the forest green again. Oh, that's the color of the grout. We'll keep that kind of lighter. So then, what if we change this to kind of, I think we'll change that to light. That one can be the forest green. Okay, good. So that does let us single tile it. So then if we mix and match colors with that, that might work. I'm not sure about that for a whole wall though. Because if we just like plop that down. Because the pattern is going to stay regardless of color. So is that pattern too much? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, that looks fine to me. So then the question becomes, what other color combinations do we pair it with and how do we mix and match them? Because that doesn't look too bad. That does have an interesting kind of vibe to it. I think I am going to temporarily scoot this and fill in that one spot because that's going to keep bugging me as I keep seeing that disappear. This should at least help it not so clearly vanish. There we go. Yeah, now when that vanishes, it's less noticeable. I think we keep that to be that bright color and then do... What is a good one? What is this material even? Oh, it's unfinished. It's not even a thing. Okay, so that is a material it clearly wants us to get rid of, even though I kind of like that texture. How do we want to do it then? Maybe sandstone? And then do it to where it's the kind of pale yellow. What is the OMG about? Is that a good OMG or a bad OMG? That is a lot of money, but I don't remember how much cars go for anymore. I don't even have a car. Maybe a bit more saturated. That does look better. That's pretty darn cheap for a car, if I remember. That's fair. I kind of like that one. Yeah, that is the question. What is wrong with the car? Huh. So it's a collateral car then. So if it was payment, it's not collateral. I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one? Nope, that is the wrong one for that one too. So just other one. Why am I getting smacked? I've also realized that's wrong for the trim reason. We need that. Why the snowball? Nope, that's the wrong one too. Quit it with the snowballs! This one? Nope, that's the wrong direction. Why? Are you trying to make me faint? Kona, what have I done to upset you? I feel like I just misplaced a tile there. Kona distracted me with snowballs. Quit it! I'm gonna faint at this rate. Why? What have I done? I don't even have cookies turned on to heal me. Did you run out just before? I have survived. Ha! Alright, this one I think is the vertical one. Ghost, why are you jumping in on this? It's 3 away, so you'd need 3 shots. And I'm glad you're not gonna do it, Adam. Good for you. I will hydrate. I giggle at the crying Kona, because I have survived. What was I doing? Right, I was gonna check if this works for the ceiling. I am allowed to giggle when I survive. It's one of the side effects of trying to bully the streamer. You know the HP? Well, I hope you know the HP. It's not that hard. I literally have it hover above my head. I'm not sure if I like that or not. It is getting dark though, so let's sleep. And we'll see how it looks in the morning. Okay, down we go. It looks fine in the morning, more or less. I'm still debating if I should add more colors to that background. I should definitely change the cabinets to match. Those should be European walnut. Because everything should be European walnut. Handles, let's make those sunny yellow, I think. Or should they be? Other option is we make them the stained beach to match the outside. I think I like that. I think that looks cute. Should I be concerned, Kona? It will trigger me. I am now concerned, but curious. Terrazzo might work. Or... custom color it. Maybe green marble? Feels like a weird choice, but it kind of works. But I was trying to avoid overly green again. I don't really want a wood countertop. Cork doesn't work either, and plastic is kind of meh. Maybe the cream terrazzo is the best? It gives a good kind of vibe. Yeah, the plastic is plastic, and I don't really want plastic. We do need to find a refrigerator. That's where it was! I found them! It was under appliances. I knew we had them somewhere. Okay, well, now the question is, which one do we want? Because we've got a refrigerated display, a corner refrigerated display, and an ice cream display. Ice cream display might be cute. Like, honestly. Also, Merlin, thank you for the follow. Is that backwards or is that correct? Okay, good, that is correct. That is the open that way. How are you, Merlin? Let's move this to this side. We probably want this to be closer there. We might even get rid of this entirely, put that somewhere else. What if we do counter here? No? Why refuse? I am glad you found your way here too. Always fun to have new people drop by. What if I change the style on this? Can I change that to wood? Front. material, wood. European walnut. Okay, so we can. You've missed me working on this section, more or less. I'm debating on whether or not I want ice cream here, but since it's a pastry shop, we probably want actual pastry container more than ice cream thingy. So I think I'll sell this one and add the refrigerated display that is the proper one. Oh, this one's a bit smaller too. You still don't remember the Mark II one? I don't know why you struggle to remember the things that you've made, but apparently you do. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that. So that could be like where the till is. Then we've got like a line that way. Or should the till be on this side? Yeah, that's true. But that's also one of the reasons why they work so well as a playlist. Okay, what is here that is... Oh, wait. Is it... There was just a random extra piece of wood on the floor. Are there any others? Yes, there is. There's one right there. Okay. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me place. Let's try scooting everything over here. I think I like it better on the other side. I think this side makes more sense as entry. You're making a post because it's a lot. Fair enough. That is one of the reasons why we have things like the things you found in the Discord, as well as the showcase sections of the Discord. Do we want to put a second one of these down? Two feels like too much. So I think we'll do... sell this one. And then maybe bring back this guy as the kind of barrier for that side. And then this can go about there. That's just tight enough of a gap to walk through. And then surely I can find something to fit there. Might be nice to do dishwasher. Or I think sink could go on other side. I think go like over here. Copy style, paste on that. Oh, I should change that so it's not an island though. Countertop should be 1, I think. No, it should be 2. 2 is a rounded one. There we go. Maybe a refrigerator should be closer there. I also think I got the wrong type of cabinet, because that should be, yeah, these cozy rosy ones. Do we not have a cozy rosy sink? What do we have for sinks then? Bathroom fixture, sink? Do we have a cozy rosy one of these? We do, but that's definitely bathroom sink, not kitchen sink. Is it under functional cabinet? There it is. That's the one we're looking for. But is that actually the one we want? Or do we like the LNT ones? I think that one should work. I think that one should be fine. Wait, do you not remember the workshop either? This is the one that we did for the build showcase of the workshop from season 1 of Haywen SMP. Can I change which side the sink is on? No, it just changes. I mean, I have pretty good memory of my projects, and a lot of your music has found its way into like build showcases and stuff. So at least with most of these, I kind of remember that, or it gets tied to, oh, this was for like the second debut or something. Which I was actually talking with my mom earlier about how I was planning on doing another model reveal for my fourth streamiversary, and it made me realize I think I've done a model debut for every streamiversary at this point, because I know I did it for the third, and I definitely did it for the second, because that was when I had the outfit, the creamsicle outfit, I believe. Actually, no. Creamsicle was second? Like no, Creamsicle was first streamiversary, because it was the red coat followed by the creamsicle dress, and then it went to the rainy day outfit, and then that avatar had multiple outfits after that, I think. Yes, because you showed up while I was still in red coat, I believe. And I believe it was actually the first streamiversary was the first thing you made music for. So you've been around a bit. Let's try moving this one to the side. Yeah, 3 years, 5 months. Wait, that means that you were... Hang on, because we're approaching 4 years. If you were... So you basically showed up half a year before, or like half a year after I started, then. Because it's 3 years, 6 months. That's literally 3.5 years. And I've been streaming will be 4 on the 1st. Was I really planning? No, because you must have been lurking for a bit. And then mentioned that you did music. Because I know it was like, must have been like a month or something before the streamiversary. Or did we literally take... So it took us half a year to make the music for the streamiversary? But maybe it was... I don't know. Kona's is measured in months instead of years. Very nice. I don't remember what the music we did before the streamiversary was, though. Yeah, Motif was definitely for streamiversary. But I must... Wait, is that when we redid the Motif? Because I know we have 2 different versions of the Motif. Because we've got the initial... Actually, we've got this one that we're listening to right now. This is the first one, I believe. And then we've got the simplified version that comes in the other songs. I don't know. I can't entirely remember everything. I remember a surprising amount. Not everything, though. And then I forget a lot of things, as we've established. Check the post you made. I will check in just a second. You know, because I initially sent chill music. That was around the time Twitch was banning or muting streamers left and right. Ah, right. Yeah, I know that. I was pretty quick to jump on getting custom music. But I think that was just because you mentioned you did music, and I was like, this is a great way to involve my community. Let me go look at the thing that might trigger OCD. Let me see. Where was this posted? Oh, things you found, I see it over there. Unclean bass. What is this? I feel like I should recognize this style. Like, it's definitely video game vibe. Is that... It's like PlayStation something era. PS2 era, maybe? Because it's got the kind of pixel arty type of textures to it. And kind of low poly-ish, while still having some polys to spare. Yeah, it doesn't quite trigger OCD or anything on me. VOTV? Yeah, I don't recognize that one. Is this gonna fit? Oh, just barely it fits. Let's copy this style. Paste. Oh, I've got that misplaced a little bit. Okay, gotta scoot it. Because it is placed too far in. Eh? Oh, it don't like it because of the frickin' countertop. We need to do that first, then move it, then copy and paste. Okay. Now the question is, does that poke out the wall outside? Because if that does, that's going to be an issue. We can't have that. Yeah, it does. I was worried about that. What if we do... You have found a weird gray area with that one, Atami. Because spoilers for feedback for my music, like, that would definitely be a good match. If it's just any music, I don't think that would fit with spoilers. That would fit more with showcase. Because showcase is generally for everyone else to show off their stuff, whether it's complete or not. So I think that's going to be more a case-by-case basis. Yeah. So it's basically, if we're sitting and in a VC working on one of my music, it's probably going to be a stick it in the spoilers and get feedback. If it's something else, I would recommend using showcase. Let's get rid of the windowsill on this one. No windowsill. Go confirm. And then what if we scoot this one there? And then get a duplicate of it right there. Oh, that doesn't quite line up though. I need that over by 1, I think. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. That fills out the space much better. I am tempted to put sync here though, because sync out the window seems nice. Yeah, that's cute. Well, I hope it's not fire that's gonna burn your mouth. Let's scoot this to the side. Oh, I forgot I needed to do floor, dang it. Actually, I don't need to clean that, I just need to put the floor down. Okay, spicy burns is good. Fire burns is bad. What do we want to do for the floor over here? Do we want, like, a tile in there? Because I think a tile would probably fit. Tile for the kitchen area, wood for out here. Or do we want to do wood in the kitchen area too? Let's see what surfaces we even have. Oh, we could also do, like, a stone floor? If we picked a good one. They all seem too uneven, though. They're definitely feeling more like wall vibes than floor vibes, so probably tile. What's up, Kona? Oh, it is. It is well, we've got 10 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time. We just don't want to get too invested into something. I don't think subway tile works here. No, not 4 more hours. We did. Maybe the... Ooh, beige marble tile, maybe. We do... kind of the larger squares. Big square. Like that, maybe? I do want to do a subathon at some point, but I've just never found a good time to do it. I've always got other stuff I'm busy with, like work and everything, so I'd have to do it on sometime where I'm able to actually like take off work for it or something. Which definitely feels like it would have to be special event type ones of like, oh, it's my birthday, I'm gonna do a subathon or something. Which I could. That is in September. There's a bit of time before that, so I might have... Oh, this is gonna have to get the thing gone again. But I make no promises. You only cause chaos? What do you mean? You were chill sometimes. You were a chill chaos causer. Look there. There we go. And then copy that style and paste again to line those back up. And now back to solving our original problem that I've gotten distracted from. Well, there's a difference between chill chaos and controlled chaos. Because controlled chaos is... How do I describe it? I don't know. Ah, yeah. Lewd things will definitely shut you down. I have seen that happen before. Window box was what I was trying to do. I also lost track of what I was trying to say. If someone wants to remind me of what point I was trying to question. We're not talking about lewd stuff now. You're safe. You don't have to leave. That seems like it might be the best plant pot. Oh, controlled versus uncontrolled and chill chaos was what I was trying to say. Because definitely controlled and uncontrolled chaos, obviously different. Controlled chaos is like splatter paint or a rage room, where uncontrolled chaos is a riot. But then chill chaos, I feel, is somewhere in between, where it's kind of like if you stuck a paintbrush to the back of a Roomba. Where you could very easily stop it, you were just choosing not to. So it is simultaneously controlled and uncontrolled. And honestly, paintbrush stuck to the back of a Roomba is a really funny idea now. And yeah, I completely agree that is something you would do. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of this ivy here. Because I want to put planters down. I mean, I feel like that's one step beyond putting a knife on a Roomba. And Roombas for walls would be an interesting idea. I'm trying to think of how useful that would actually be. Because your walls don't get as messy as quickly as your floors do. So I have to imagine it wouldn't be that useful. Okay, so that mostly works. I've just got like a little bit of an edge there. Maybe we scoot this one out a little bit more to cover that, and then fill that bit there and replace it with two of the smaller ones. I hope the smaller ones fit. Nope, smaller ones do not. That's annoying. It's too big a gap for the big one, but too small a gap for the little ones. I could shift everything to the right a bit, but that's gonna make it feel like it's really messed up. Stretch check. Okay, stretch. E. E. And then I don't remember if I did that hydrate, so I'll do that. There we go. Let me check that off. I probably should put a stretch redeem, shouldn't I? That's one I'm missing. Yeah, jumping jacks check is something to pull out during VR chat when I have full body. Oh, don't forget legs. Yeah, I am sitting on my legs. I should probably stretch those out a bit. Right, I was going to change the style of this. Because it should be copper base and then not the European walnut. Stained beech, that is the drab yellow. I will have to try and remember to add workout redeems for VR chat ones, because that would be really funny. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like having that there. It covers most of the thing there. Let's even grab a hanging plant to cover that last bit. I think... we don't want the creeper ones, though. We want something like... We have petunias. Those are interesting. Maybe this one? Oh, this is a big thing, though. Oh, yeah, that works. Kind of. I still need to make the buff cat model. That was the other thing that I promised at one point that I just never got around to because I kept trying to make the one that is coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, but buff cat was already planned. But now that I've got Tuesday one, I should be able to go and do buff cat now, because I can just steal the head from it and put it on a buff body. I find, because I'm not going to model a buff body. I am not that good. Ooh, this one definitely. Yeah, that feels like it's overflowing properly. And then, what if we do... Oh, there's an even longer one. I think the longer one. You're gonna make me some buff cat metal music. I am curious to see how it comes out. Beaskeet? Why would Beaskeet be the thing that I was saying in a cute tone if I am buff cat? Yeah, that's the way. Oh, let's add one to the other side too. Oh, let's use the other one though. One of the other ones that overflow so that we don't end up with the same one on both. Come on, let me hop up here. Yeah, that's coming together. Now we need some smaller plants to go in it. We could do some like yellow hyacinth. Come on, hop up on the edge. I need like a step ladder over here. Oh, awesome. You need an MP3 recording of me just screaming Beaskeet. Is that gonna turn into a meme before I even like properly said it? Ooh, maybe daffodils. Daffodils would be cute. Yeah, giraffe is a funny one to stick around. Also, Kona, would you mind pinging me in the Discord with the name of the one that I need to rename to the evening cafe one? So that way I can remember. Because I'm going to forget, I'm sure. Let me get a step ladder and we'll finish up the planter boxes here before I end stream. There we go. If you cannot process requests, that's fine, Kona. I will just have to, like, next time we're in a call, go through the songs and have you rename them for me. That or we'll do it on, like, another stream or something. Ooh, Sword Lily might be cute. No, Sword Lily is kind of tall. Ooh, but tall might be cute there. And what if we do, like, a second smaller one? Ooh, yeah, that's super cute. I like that. And then we could do small and smaller here. Oh, that's a taller one. That's fine though. Actually, we'll swap those two around. We'll stick that one on this side. I think we'll just put all the flowers in as yellow, and then we can change the colors later if we feel the need to. I don't want lavender. Always avoid lavender. Daffodils. Do like that, and then do a couple single daffodils to help break it up a bit more. I think I misplaced that single daffodil. This one. There we go. Those daffodils actually feel a bit too tall. What other options have we got? We could do more of the little poofy flowers, but I feel like that's a little bit too samey. Ooh, what if we skip the flowers and do like ferns? Because we have these cute little ferns. Maybe not. Ooh, these guys. These guys are cute. They also bring in a touch of red from the roofs, so that seems like it'd be super cute. I'm trying not to let it pop through the window. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. That is definitely the one. So we've got our little window box, and then if we go inside, poking through the window. I got it good on that side, but that one's poking through. If I pick that up, okay, no, that one's not gonna do the thing. Just left a DM since brain was. Okay. I need ladder again. I need to fix. Doing the goldfish movement number 43. That's a funny way to put it. It was this one that needs to be popped out a smidge more. And probably this one too. There we go. Now let's go double check before we sell that ladder. Nothing else? Nope, we've still got one popping through, so that one needs a rotate too. Far left one needs a rotate. Wait, come on the ladder. On the ladder. Ladder! Work! There we go. Okay. We'll rotate that probably like 90 degrees. There we go. Let's go check that, make sure that it's not poking through anymore. Oh, we do have some poking through on that side. Okay, well that's at least subtle enough that it's fine. The other one was feeling kind of obvious. So we'll sell that ladder. There we go. I think I'm quite happy with that. We definitely have a lot more work to do inside. What? Why paint flowers? I didn't paint flowers. They are just yellow flowers. I am confused. Also, my stream really must have gone down properly at some point, because I just realized that my session is only a 2-hour session when it should be 3. That's weird. Wait, I said I wanted to paint them? I don't remember what I said. I can't even refute that I said that or not. But yeah, it is time to end stream, unfortunately. So let me actually first, we'll do like that. And then actually, if we do there-ish, then I can swap to this kind of vibe. And then it just looks like I'm in here. I've gotta go get caught up on shorts and stuff. I'm actually behind on that because I just didn't do any during the vacation. Hydrating. I've got enough for like tomorrow, but not much more than that. So it is. I need to go do more shorts and make sure that there's content coming out for you guys. Plus, I've got like frickin' 11 streams to clip from, and like I'm gonna have a new model soon and everything. Yeah, it was vacation for break and for meeting Volky, which was very fun to do. I do need to sleep as well, but I usually have like 3 hours between now and actual sleep time, if not 4. It takes me a bit to actually like wind down all of the projects and stuff that I got going on and then do clips and stuff. Yeah, I normally go to sleep around like midnight or 1 a.m. I am nocturnal cat. 4 a.m. is best time, but I normally cannot stay up that late because work is morning. I am confusing the Kona more, I think. Let's see who we want to go raid, though. We should get a raid out before I properly end stream. Oh, Zumi's Gotcha-thon is still going on. What do you mean this is against sleep regulations? It sounds like a perfectly normal cat thing to do. Grill Sauce is doing Mario Kart this time. Victory is doing Dead by Daylight. Ooh, Charlie is doing Horizon. So many good choices on who we could raid today. I think... Let me check if they're... Yes, very, very normal cat thing to do. I unfortunately struggle to sleep all day, though. I think let's go raid Yukia Flower, who is doing a comeback stream. It has been a while since I've talked to them. So I'll go set up that raid. They're playing Peak, which looks like a very interesting game that I am probably not going to play. It is a challenge to get up a mountain type thing from what I am able to tell. And it looks super interesting, and I enjoy watching other people play it. But it gives me vibes of like the getting over it, but in a different way kind of thing. It's like getting over it with more challenge and less rage, if that makes sense. Either way, I will see you guys next time. Tschüss, meow!